Morning folks, thought I'd give you a little view of Brambly, Poddington. You can see what's been going on here for the last nearly 6 years now. We are high above the little town of Totnes. You can see the castle and Dartmoor off in the distance. And Brambly, Poddington starts with the shed down there, the triangle shaped bit of land. And you can already see there's a polypod there. And the land reaches up to the top. And on the other side there's another little pod. This is one I was living in for a couple of years. Had a canvas roof back then, and when I moved out I took it off and replaced it with a polyplastic roof and turned it into a little grey space. It's 5-sided, based on a pentagram. Very simple construction, using strapping to create the diagonal bracing. Limits the amount of wood that you need to use. All built out of sweet chestnut with Douglas fir floorboards. Raised off the ground. We've got a central support pillar, 5 radiating spokes that support the floors, 3 legs on the lower side, and you can't see the back ones because they're buried back into the hillside. That's the structure on the inside. You got, it's about 11 foot across. There's a cob and stone stove there, a little door that I made. And well, I've just handed this one over to its new owner, Nigel, who's, as you can see, going to be doing some growing in here. It's a good little space. Because it's off the ground, it doesn't get so cold as another structure would. The wind goes underneath, and it also stays very dry and quite warm. In the summer, with all the vents closed, this space midday can hit about 50 degrees centigrade. But that also helps in the winter because it warms up quick. A nice little resident wasp nest. They left September sometime last year. That left that rather wonderful construction behind. We've got some self-seeded kale in the background. Also looking fairly happy, although a little wilty in the frost. Went down to -5 last night. But yeah, so this is the pod. Looking a little bit tattered than it was when I lived in, but there you go. It's been empty essentially for about 3 years. So it's not too bad for that. And good to have a new owner in there. Alright.